think that's what a project like this is to identify, maybe define, create words to help others understand and to build our culture. But also think in terms of its flexibility as it applies to you in your position at your school. For example, let's say someone is going to develop a press release, or someone is getting ready to give a presentation to a group of alums, or we're getting ready to go out and present to a group of donors. This narrative can help you tell that story. A friendly reminder of our brand being Lasallian Education, our promise being that the educational mission provides transformative experiences that are innovative and holistic. And so that is what really resonated with people. And I think also people said, you know, when we think back to the past, and we really think about our founder and the brothers and the contribution that Lasallian Education has made to education in general, we really have been innovators. So here are sort of the pillars of the promise, or the platform of Lasallian Education. We don't want to forget about the founder. We want to think about this mission being around for more than 3 centuries. Focusing on Catholic values and personal relationships. And our leadership are the De La Salle Christian Brothers and their Lasallian partners. And to take a look at that promise statement and those reasons to believe in Lasallian Education, and maybe write down a few examples, these proof points, should be examples of the reasons to believe in Lasallian Education.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Oh, okay.
Branding states paragraph 2, everything we have.
I put something about the education and formation programs at the district, regional, and ministries level as an example of the teaching based upon.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yep. There's a residential learning community on campus called Sigma Fide. That's designed around the Lasallian values of faith, service, and community. It's freshmen and sophomores.
A tremendous linkage on a personal level between alumni and student populations.
Excellent.
During orientations, which a lot of my senior staff do conduct, and during each personal encounter with all faculty and staff, continue to use my position to promote Lasallian values and a sense of community.
I was also thinking, as Marguerite was, about orientation. We have usually individualized orientations by graduate programs, and I'm going to be taking a look at them to see how much of the Lasallian education notion is in there.
Excellent.
We're looking at engaged learning and ways to engage our students, particularly in an urban environment, which serves as kind of a metaphor for our lives. Everything happens in the city. So.
Yep, excellent. Or how are we currently using our brand promise and our brand of Lasallian Education to have, and some of you already mentioned some of these examples, guide our mission development on our campus?
The first goal in our strategic plan and in the action steps associated there with it is to adhere to our Lasallian mission and perpetuate our Catholic Lasallian identity.
The voluntary thing, they come in, and I think most people that come to the sessions are first sons. They're looking at LaSalle for the first time. So,
strong sense of community among students, faculty, alumni, and stakeholders.
The admissions process has been very high-tech. You fill out the application, the Common App, and we have gone the other way. We have initiated a Lasallian interview. And it's an admissions interview, but it involves an in-the-classroom faculty and 2 alumni. And they ask young people questions in a structured 20-minute environment.
Different ways we interact with the local community and developing it and lots of stuff has happened to transform it. I think that continues to be the key.
So as I said, we currently have 8 action steps in plan just for this particular step. And we actually made that goal 1 of our strategic plan, that the mission and the philosophies and teaching our founder were at the forefront of our entire strategic plan.
Always a good check and balance system, and that's one of the biggest values of having a brand strategy. Let's start with parents. How do we orient parents about our respective schools and this network?
Mother's Club and the Father's Club. The parents are constantly being orientated in different ways in different aspects of the school. school. The Mothers Club just recently brought Brother Kevin Dalmas in to talk about the Lasallian mission to the moms.
There's a very active parents association. We sometimes don't think of it at a college university, but there is. They're present on opening weekend, they're all over the place. And it's the parents that are doing the interacting.
So at one point, we do something together, then the students go off one way, and the parents are their own program for the course of the day. And in the midst of that, we talk pretty clearly about what it means to be Lasallian and the education.
Those collected stories are really good proof points.
Is there an opportunity with this brand platform and this narrative to perhaps be more effective in how we orient employees?
There's a layup on that one.
Didn't solve.
Didn't understand it.
Just read it. So, how much?
We could send, if there's a day or something with a motion to new teachers.
Basically, orientation.
Every year for arts and sciences, we have an orientation for our new faculty in addition to what the university holds.
We're pitching the idea of maybe sending, there's a day where they're going to cover mission stuff at the new Teacher Institute. We're so close, if it's going to be in Philly, it might be easy to send somebody down that's been hired in the last year.
Other departments, what other areas, what other, I mean, academic departments on campus do as follow-up and ongoing is maybe more important than what happens the first week or year.
Is there that opportunity to help them kind of understand the culture here and what those expectations are? And I think that follow-up is key.
But I think our challenge is to continue to be proactive and positive and know that this is how we want to nurture our culture.